It sounds like a challenge. Hope you're ready for this stuff to get annihilated.
You think you can eat more than my brothers and sisters? This is nothing. I'll keep it coming till you're all satisfied.
This is fun! It's so different from any of the barbecue parties I've been to before. It was unnerving at first, the way the sky just goes on and on forever. But I think I'm starting to like it.
Really? I still can't get used to it. But maybe that's just me.
Mmm. This fish is so cold and refreshing.
Hey, I haven't grilled that one yet. It's still frozen.
Really, dude?
Oh, that's all right. I'll have it as it is. I actually prefer my food nice and frosty.
No comment.
Yeah, waiting for it to cook is boring anyway.
There's already food on there that's cooked. What's wrong with you?
But that anticipation's half the fun of a barbecue.
I don't know what half this stuff is, but it sure is good. You know, I've heard that human meat tastes like chicken.
This is chicken.
It's nice to see everyone having a good time.
Shoma, get your butt in here and get a plate. Nothing the matter, Shoma. Why aren't you eating? Huh? Oh, well, it's nothing. Sorry if I made you worry. I'm fine, really.
Huh?
Well, if you're sure. Seemed like you wanted to tell me something just now. How you like the party? Oh, hey, Eita. Yeah, I'm having fun. This is a great idea. Look at the grill and all the utensils and stuff. So I don't remember seeing these before. Oh, I made them with the gift of magic. Wait, all of it? Must have been a lot of work. Maybe, but it's worth it. Just look at how happy everyone is. Well, Chef Shoma. Even Hiriko might have warmed us a little more if she could have experienced this. I think that's a moot point. She'd never have allowed us to do something as frivolous in the first place. We've all been so disorganized lately. I've missed getting the whole group together like this. They're really worried about us, huh? You know, I think you'd make a great leader. Why don't you give it a try? Oh no, I couldn't do that. Not when I have a record of selfishly running off and trying to do everything myself. Making too much of that. Well, still not very confident talking to people, let alone leading them. And my health isn't exactly reliable either. Looking at someone like me in charge to be asking for trouble. I still think you're being too hard on yourself. But anyway, you did a great job setting all this up. You and Gaku, of course. Thank you. It was really Gaku did most of the work. I just got the ball rolling. Well, I shouldn't monopolize your time. Feel free to go mingle. He's right. We don't get together very much these days. I should make the most of it and see how everyone's going. Come to think of it, Shoma seemed like he had something on his mind earlier. Maybe I can get him to speak to me about it now. Oh, everyone else first, then.
Hey!
Eat as much as we want, huh? Sounds like a challenge. Hope you're ready for the stuff to get annihilated. I think everyone's saying the same thing. Not such a big fan of cooking outdoors. It reminds me too much of when we were homeless. These frozen fries are delicious. So cold and crunchy. Ew. Aw, everyone's so friendly and chill today. Makes me want to vomit. Got plenty of food. So eat as much as you want. I'll keep grilling until you're all satisfied.
Huh?
Hey, Shoma, do you have a minute? You want to talk to me? Alright, but you should adjust your expectations. Everything from sophisticated conversation to lowbrow humor goes right over my head. I'm told it can get frustrating. Never mind about it. It looked like you had something to say when I spoke to you before. What's bothering you?
Huh?
It's okay. You can tell me. The truth is, I remembered something. And while I can't be sure, I think it has something to do with why we're here. Oh?
Uh,
Huh?
Hey!
Oh. You know why we were brought here, Shoma? Hi, by the way. How's eavesdropping? And before you say anything, I couldn't help it. My hearing's just that good. It's my curse.
Yeah!
Hey guys, Shoma knows what we're really doing here.
Gah.
Kurumi tried to shut her up, but the damage had been done. Within a few seconds, the rest of the group had gathered around us. What? You actually know why we're here? For real? Yeah, for realsies, he says so himself. He just unlocked a repressed memory or something. Repressed memory. You remember something important? Yeah, let's hear it. There's no point trying to hide it now. Don't be afraid. Just tell us what you know. Alright. Sorry for making this so difficult. Took a deep breath and began mumbling an explanation. Last night, I had a dream. A dream? I know what you're thinking, but it wasn't a normal dream. It was more like a memory. Even after I woke up, I was sure of it. It was something that actually happened. A dream that brought back an old memory. Sounds a lot like the dreams I've been having about Haru. What did this dream make you remember? Back in the residential complex, I spent some time in the hospital. It's weird that I forgot about that until now. Anyway, it was a place called Kamakura General Hospital. Kamakura. Doesn't ring any bells.
I don't remember why I was checked in or how long I stayed, but I was definitely there. And while I was there, they put me in some kind of machine.
A machine?
Yeah. Kind of a pod or a cylinder. Just big enough to fit a person inside. I don't see where this is going. The thing is, there are machines just like that one, right here in this school. What? There's a room here where the lights don't turn on, right?
The
Yeah.
machine in my dream memory was just like the ones in there.
Interesting.
You mean the broken ones we couldn't get working?
Yes, those ones. That's what they put me inside of at Kamakura.
Huh?
You in a weird machine like that? And you're sure it was back at the complex, not here? What did it do to you? Where are those things even for? I don't really know. That's why my memory cut out. Really? That's it?
Ah.
I don't even remember why they put you in it? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I guess you don't know what the ones we have here do either. Oh, I'm sorry. I've tried, but I can't remember any more details. Wow. What an intriguing mystery. Are you sure it wasn't just a really vivid dream, though? Dreams are weird like that. They can feel real, but in the end, they're just random information your brain tries to spin into something more coherent. Isn't it more likely your subconscious brought out the memory of the machines you've seen here? How can you say for sure this hospital trip was a real memory? Would you really forget about something that important? You're right. I'm sorry. It was probably just a dream. The hell? After all that? What about this Kamakura General Hospital? Probably just some random words I mistook for the name of a real place. So I got the kid confident. Are you sure you want to write it off like that, Shoma? Yes, it's fine. I'm always getting things wrong. Why should this time be any different? I mean, I think some of us would have heard of that hospital too if it was real. It didn't sound familiar to me. Everyone, I'd like to offer my sincere apology for getting your hopes up. Bad enough I ruined the mood by bringing up a heavy subject like this, but then I couldn't even tell you anything useful. I'm gonna go hide under a rock like the bottom feeder I am. Please try to forget any of this ever happened. Finished his overly formal apology and retreated to the inside of the school. So, what was that all about? Just a misunderstanding, Sister Dearest. No need to give his silly dreams a second thought. A silly dream? that really all it was? I'm not so sure. Now that that's settled, let's get back to the party. Who's ready for a taste of my world famous marinade? Or good marinade? Oh, now you're talking. Give me a triple bossy deluxe, animal style. My jaw's getting tired from eating so much solid food. I think I'll just make some marshmallow skewers. Come on, let's go. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go look for him. Barbecue lasted the rest of the day, and long past sundown. By the end of it, we were so stuffed we could barely move. Eventually, we had to admit defeat and call it a night. Perfect time for an invasion. Just saying. I'm so full. I'll never even look at a burger again. Back in my room, I lay on my bed feeling better than I had in a long time. Had I overindulged? Maybe. Would happy days like this become a distant memory the next time the invaders attack? Definitely. But for now, I just want to enjoy it. Huh? Just then something weird began to happen to me. But why? Why do I feel so sleepy? Even considering the later hour, this wasn't normal. It was like someone had yanked out my power cord and left me suddenly devoid of energy. I wasn't just tired, practically paralyzed. Is it because I ate too much? But I don't think... Uh-oh.
Hey, what's that you're reading?
Some old book I found in the library. It's got stuff about the world outside the complex in it.
The world outside? What's the point in reading about that?
There doesn't have to be a point to everything. I just think it's neat. Hey, Taki, did you know they have these things called seasons out there?
I told you not to call me that at school. It's embarrassing.
It gets colder or warmer or darker or lighter depending on the time of year, and it all goes around in a cycle.
I like how she just ignored the "don't call me that" at school.
So it keeps changing? I mean, that sounds like it'd be really annoying.
Depends where you live.
They've got rain too, water that falls right out of the sky, and sometimes it freezes and turns into something called sleet. Other times, the wind and the rain get really strong. They call that a storm. In some parts of the world, storms get so bad, they can even blow buildings over.
I can't even imagine that. The outside world sounds dangerous. It's a good thing we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Here in the complex, everything's nice and safe. And nothing ever changes.
You're so boring, Taki. Don't you ever get tired of knowing what's gonna happen all the time? Where's your sense of adventure?
You know, you're the only one in our whole class who thinks like that.
So what? I'm free to like what I like, aren't I? And I think the outside world sounds really cool.
You're so weird.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 24th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
The morning announcement eased me awake, but it took longer than usual for me to start moving around and thinking straight. Once I did, though, I realized something was wrong and scrambled out of bed. Wait, did I hear that right? Our 24th day, yeah. Could it just skip 23? No, that's wrong. Today's day 23, isn't it? There must be some mistake. The morning announcement had never been wrong before. What did this mean? Whoa. I opened the door and froze in place, unsure for a moment what I was seeing. Drops of water were falling from above. Not just in one spot either. The sky was full of them. The drops themselves were tiny, but there were so many that the ground was soaking wet, giving it an uncanny sheen. Especially that rain stuff she told me about that time. She was so great about it, and I can't go outdoors without getting wet and cold. Better make a break for it and get inside quick. I also don't want to fall. Be careful. If you fall, I will laugh. Drama, what are you doing out here? You're gonna catch a cold in this. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? Seen so many others today, but none of you came out of your rooms all day yesterday. None of us? And not for a whole day? Yeah, so I went to the cafeteria in the morning, but no one else was there. Thought you probably made plans without me, so I went back to my room for a while. Stayed there until I got hungry, but the school seemed quieter than usual. I didn't see anyone for the rest of the day. I was worried something was wrong, but since I'm so useless, I couldn't really do anything about it, so he was the only one that wasn't affected then. Huh. Wait. That 24th part day of the morning announcement wasn't a mistake. Hey, you guys. We got trouble, big trouble. Yeah, I just heard about it myself. We slept through the entire day yesterday. It's worse than that. We've got a real shit show on our hands. Huh? I'll explain later. Just meet me in the cafeteria. I gotta go tell the others. Okay. I'll see you there. Tore away toward the dorm room, scattering rainwater on every side. I did as he asked and made my way to the cafeteria. What could have happened? It's a big problem. Oh, the fridge. Wait, that's... I can smell burning. Hey, why is the refrigerator covered in ash? No way, I don't believe this. I checked that the coals had gone out before I put the grill away. There's no way that could have caught fire again. Looks to me like you didn't check thoroughly enough. Fire safety's top priority for all kitchen staff. They drilled that into me every place I've worked, even the dive bars. Hey, how bad is the damage? How much did we lose? It's not good news. We lost everything. Every last bit of food we had stored away has been burned to a crisp. Everything? Thanks to the sprinklers, the fire didn't spread, but it started inside the refrigerator. There's no saving any of it. So then, we have to make it through the next 76 days without food. Quite the inconvenience. Well, first of all, there's food right there. Never mind, but that's beside the point. An inconvenience? We're all going to starve to death. But we're immortal here, remember? Death holds no dominion over us. We can just keep starving and getting brought back over and over. No food required. That's a fate worse than death. More importantly, how did this fire start? Inside the refrigerator of all places? We haven't figured that out yet. Seems like it happened yesterday while we were all asleep. That's strange in itself, though, isn't it? How could we all sleep through the whole day? Not everyone. Shoma, you were awake yesterday. He did say he came in the cafeteria as well. Yes, I was, but I didn't notice any smoke or fire. That's not what I meant. I'm saying you're the one who did this. Huh? Shoma wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? He had to be screwing himself over just as much as the rest of us. Okay. I may not know his motive yet, but you can't deny he had the opportunity. He's the only one who could have done it. Kaku's right. I can't help but attract disdain and suspicion wherever I go. So it's only natural you'd accuse me. I don't mind if you want to consider me the culprit. I'll accept any kind of punishment you want to give me. You can't just take the rap when you didn't do it. We won't solve anything that way.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we should consider why Mr. Gonzaki was the only one awake yesterday. Yeah, how about starting with that? Did everybody else have a dream? He was the only one who didn't eat anything at the barbecue. Maybe that has something to do with it. Could have been the food or the drink. But if someone spiked it with some kind of sedative, that would account for why we all slept so long and Shoma didn't. Where would any of us even get sedative? Who knows? You really think someone put something in our food? Maybe. Alright, Gaku, fess up. You're the one who prepared the food. You add some kind of secret ingredient to that special marinade of yours? Hey, I wouldn't do that. What'd be the point of it? You can't just accuse someone without supplying a motive. You just did that. Perhaps you did it without knowing it. The sedatives could have been in the ingredients from the start. Why would there be drugs in our food? Barry might have put it there in case anyone stepped out of line and he needed a way to subdue them. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Sounds like just the kind of thing he would do. We ate that stuff without knowing it was spiked and got put to sleep that way. Glad we all agree. Case closed. They had to explain the fire. I know it wasn't my girl that caused it. That's the one thing I'm 100% sure of.
Huh?
In that case, someone must have started it deliberately. Agree. But I don't think any of us could be responsible. Not when the lack of food would also harm the culprit. You sure about that? Don't forget, there's someone here who's done plenty of self-destructive stuff already. Ato did not do it. I know where you're going. The SOB that offered Saray and disappeared Mistress Hiriko obviously didn't care about consequences. Whoever they are, they could have done this too. You don't believe that. You're just trying to make everyone paranoid and make this thing more like one of your sick killing game fantasies. You noticed? If it wasn't an accident or one of us, that only leaves the invaders. Wait, could that be it? Yeah. Let's solve this discussion for now. We have more important things to do. We do. Yes, like staying alive now that the food's gone. You are demanding everyone cut off a leg and chow down. I mean, we need to find replacement food sources. Some of us can search the school, but I also want us to form teams to look beyond the wall. We might find some canned food or something in the city room. You know what? Not a bad idea. There's got to be something we can eat out there. Are invaders edible, do you think? Ew, gross. I'd rather starve than eat those things. Alright. So, Shoma, I want you to stay on school ground. We can't risk you getting attacked when you can't fight back. Alright, don't expect too much from me. I have trouble even finding my shoes in the morning. And I sleep in them. Ew. Oh, well, never mind. I'm thinking about it differently. Okay. The rest of us will split into two groups and search the area outside the wall of fire. Taki, can I get you to go with Tsubasa and Gaku? Takamaru, Darumi, and I will take the other side. Took decisive actions and got everyone organized in just a few minutes. Ato really would make a good leader. If everyone's ready, we should get started right away. Yeah, let's do this. Oh man, it's all gonna be over if we can't find anything. Don't worry, there's all kinds of stuff in those ruins. We're bound to turn up something useful. Alright, get the show on the road. Move out. Made a dash for the entrance hall. Wait, before we leave, I think I should tell the others about it. I don't know if they'll believe me or not, but it has appeared enough times that I know it's not just a dream or a coincidence. If there's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here, everyone has a right to know.
Hey!
Hey guys, there's something I need to get off my chest. I got their attention. Now that I've taken the first step, I had no choice but to go on. Told everyone all about the strange apparition I'd seen, about the boy made of undying flame who somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as I expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy.
Oh.
So you're saying the school is haunted? Don't even go there. The invaders are bad enough. I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that. I don't think it was really a ghost, but I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may not have been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence.
Hey!
And it seemed to be intelligent too. It was trying to communicate with me.
Huh?
But what was it? Some kind of new invader or something? Can't say for sure, but if it is, it might be the one responsible for destroying our food supplies and getting rid of Surek. And Hiriko too. Hey, Phil, what's wrong? Oh, sorry. The idea that we have an enemy inside the school it's just a lot to process. That is the shapeshifter sent to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. Could be any one of us. I didn't knock that off. We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now. Yeah, I guess you're right. You could have saved the scary stories for after we got back. I won't be able to think about anything else now. Maybe I could have picked my timing better. But we did. That did have to get shared. Okay. So what now? Should we just walk around and hope we find something useful? Yeah, I guess. Why did first ever rainy day have to be today? My clothes are getting all damp and heavy. Yeah. Battle time.
I'm good whenever. Out of the way! Locked and loaded!
Prepped and ready. Mow 'em down. Let me at 'em. Bang, bang, bang. Did you see that?
Ready when you are. All right, let's go.
Ready when you are. Take this!
Easy peasy.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Tethered cloth strap. Or scrap. There's several mannequins in a display window. Their outfits look pretty stylish. Maybe we should take one. Take the sporty one. Alright. Got polyester, and that is boosted 50%.
I'll take that.
You find an altar with an odd statue. Offerings have been placed before it. I'll offer something. I believe an offering. We try to give an appropriate offering to the altar, but nothing really happened. You pick up black ore that smells kind of strange. Break it open. When you crush the ore, you found a glowing red ore inside. Okay.
I'll take that.
Other cloth
Ooh,
up.
a little something for me.
You explore an abandoned building. You find loose cables that's still live. Look for the circuit breaker. Turn off the breaker, cutting off the electricity, then wait until it was safe, pulling out the cable.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Find a wallet dropped on the roadside. There's a building up ahead that looks like a police station. Turn it in. Alright.
Just watch me. Mow 'em down! Prepped and ready! Bang, bang, bang! Let me handle it. That's what I'm talking about! Prepped and ready! Bang, bang, bang! Yes!
I'm taking the wheel. Ready when you are.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. Ooh, from a distance?
I can still go on. This is bad, right? Damn, this is tough. Get the hell out of my way! I can still go on. Bang, bang, bang! Did you see that? We're in serious trouble here.
Good to go.
Locked and loaded. Out of the way. Leave it to me. Take this.
Say when. Got it.
I can still go on. Let it loose! Damn! Bang, bang, bang! Yes!
I'm good whenever.
Got to do it. Resources.
We did it.
A rainbow feather. Okay. You see a cardboard box moving around by itself. Dash over and kick it. Got a cardboard box. Yes, Metal Gear. Let's go.
Yes.
What gives? We haven't found anything to eat anywhere. Not even a single can of beans. Can't give up yet. We'll search a little farther out. Rainbow chest up there. Rainbow chest down here.
Aw.
Rain stuff really sucks. It's like a giant leaky shower that just won't shut off. The wind's so strong too. It's stinging in my face. Strong wind and rain? It must be one of those storms that happen in the outside world. How did people ever live like this? I miss the TRC and its air conditioning and regulated temperature. What now? Should we turn back? We haven't counted anything. Let's stick it out a little longer. I know it's not exactly fun walking around in this weather, but it probably won't do us any harm either. Man, it really sucked if we had to go back empty-handed. Want to get that treasure chest?
I can still go on. Get the hell out of my way! We're in serious. Hey, yes! You saw that, right?
Leave it to me. How's this?
Ready when you are.
I'll knock
Here
you
we
out
go.
first.
Take that!
Then I'll be able to turn
All right.
around.
Ready when you are.
If I do it the other way, it won't.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Find an old recycling machine. I put some material. Oh, we got a circuit board. Okay.
We did it.
Grab the drone. Got a functioning motor.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Strange medicinal odor. Herbs and grasses, what healing properties tend to thrive here. Sure, we'll take green.
Yes!
Okay. Another fight.
I'm good whenever. Watch out! Leave it to me. Let's roll. We do! I'm good whenever. Watch out! Leave it to me. Ah! Let's keep it up.
Let's go. Ha! My turn. There. Go. Let's do this. Ha!
Close.
Ow!
Say when. There. Here we go. Yeah. Let's do this. There.
Easy peasy. Another dub.
We did it.
Oh, yeah! Nice!
Alright, let's do it one more. Then make our way up top. Can't have my buddy die or I'm gonna be sad.
I'm good whenever.
This is bad, right? Let him loose!
Say when. Ha! All right.
Leave it to me. Watch out!
Next turn. Alright, let's go to you.
There. Ready when you are. Yeah.
And one more.
I've got this. That's it. Yes.
A normal boss.
We did it.
That's what I get for doing that. Find a box with talisman. Peel it off. Got talisman. Okay.
Ooh, a little something for me.
The ground starts shaking while you're exploring. Hide.
Yes.
Don't want to pebble. Heck yeah, get some health back. Got the butterfly. Sure.
This storm is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
Yeah, it's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me off my feet.
Let's find a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow over if we just wait a while.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I am concerned though. That could be an attack. Where'd they go? Oh! What the heck? Is she eating that by herself?
Come on, Karuha, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have any idea how long you kept me waiting outside the station?
I'm sorry. I seriously thought it was tomorrow. You gotta believe me, I feel terrible about this.
You really want to make this right?
Of course I do. I'm already treating you to lunch, aren't I? Aren't you overdoing it a little? You can't be that hungry.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an emotional void. I mean, we planned this out weeks ago, and after all that waiting and counting down the days, you go and flake on me.
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Well, I might forgive you. If you say the thing.
Right here? In public? Oh, okay. I'll say it. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Kadoa. No matter what.
Thanks. Okay, I forgive you. We're good.
That's it.
Now, don't just stand there looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Have some fries or a burger or something.
You mean all of this is for both of us?
Of course! A petite young lady like myself couldn't possibly eat this much on my own. Just try not to forget when we make plans, okay? It really did make me feel terrible.
Yeah.
Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you? If I lost my memory and forgot everything.
Huh?
If I forgot about you. If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger. What would you do then?
What are you getting at, Kadoa?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
Hmm? Okay. Also, who hit him with the pipe? Blurry on the side. Where am I? When I came to, I was in a place I didn't recognize. Wasn't sure how I got there or how long I'd been unconscious. What is this place? Somehow, I've been left all alone in this strange place. What happened to the others? Probably looking for me. I need to go back to the academy. But how? On my own here. I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy. And without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. Tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry crack. And just like that, I started to drift off again. As my consciousness faded, I became aware of movement somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. Huh? Sorey? Is that Sorey? Looks like a female version. Day 27. Day 28. Huh? How'd he get back? Huh? Where am I this time? I sat up and realized I was in a bed. Bed in a room. A room I knew all too well. Or so I thought at first. Something wasn't right though. This isn't my room. While struggling to make sense of everything, there was a click and the door to the room opened. And just like that, I came face to face with my unlikely savior. Okay.
Ah, feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
As the little gray blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Sorey. Who are you? Indeed, I'm often told we look alike, but it's as you say, I'm not the Honorable Sorey. Likewise, this is not your room back at Last Defense Academy. This is, in fact, second to Last Defense Academy. Honorable? Second to last? You're from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. My, but I was surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapse out in the wilderness.
Huh?
I mean, you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up and identified a reading in the vicinity, so I poodled off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man. Face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the academy, lickety-split. Guess I must have passed out during a storm. I don't understand how that happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? Maybe it'll come back to me later. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? No wonder you slept so long. You called this second to last Defense Academy, didn't you? What is this place? And who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. They're only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. I felt like I hadn't eaten in days. My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shoveled it in, desperate to sate my hunger. Does my heart good to see a youngin' enjoying their food, so. But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I'll have to introduce you to the others as well. Huh? What others? The other students at this academy, dear boy. They're currently engaged in a training exercise in the gymnasium. Let's say we continue this conversation there. I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find a way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. With that said, the strange creature hurried away. Stubby little legs. Another academy, like a second campus, even has students to protect it, just like ours. How do they set these things up like that? I don't understand any of it. Guess I should head to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. Gonna force me to actually walk. No names there. Walking through the school hallways always gave me, walking through the school hallways gave me major deja vu. It was similar to Last Chance Academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. The disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling. The hell? Interesting. From the lockers. Ow. As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me.
Huh? Who?
Who the hell was that? What the heck? Is that a tomato on his head? Or her head?
Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man. You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up.
What?
Huh? Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
2 days? I was out that long?
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Being the most high-born member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me.
Okay.
So it's me you should be thanking! Go on, do it! Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide! I demand proper gratitude!
What?
Why would you save my life just to make me kill myself?
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
I need to get back to my school.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori. She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior. You may find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Okay. Someone new.
Thanks. Same here.
She looks and sounds like she just walked out of historical drama. When you say samurai, it's pretty much what most people imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine. As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like. Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. Migraine! Migraine! In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies' panties.
Huh? What do panties have to do with anything?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
It's not a rare, incurable disease? Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
She is creepy.
As you can see, Kiyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking, but her heart is in the right place.
Putting it mildly, she's completely out of touch.
Moving on, this is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine, upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history. So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
Hey, how's it going?
Interesting.
You're an assassin?
Yeah, it's the family business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, experimented on.
What?
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do. We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal. I can't stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
Okay.
What? Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level.
This is disturbing.
The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment.
Dude is like, oh, this is creepy. He's drooling over this.
Killing without love just leaves me empty. And everyone's unique, you know? Why should their deaths be any different? Like, right now I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting, poisoning, suffocation. Which one would bring out the best in you? This is why I love meeting new people. Just for the record though, this is purely hypothetical. I'd never go that far with someone I just met.
Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not a style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki. She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families.
Bow your head, peasant! What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you? Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions. Slit your throat and repent for your hubris in hell!
Where did all that venom come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folks this much?
That about does it for our merry band. Well, actually, we do have one other member, but she appears to be outside school grounds at present.
She. Hiriko?
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance she gets. Such a little go-getter. A real cutie, too. And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know. I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
Okay.
Now that we've all introduced ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
Can I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
And you came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yes. That's right.
Splendid! Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here.
We're gonna have to get back.
But why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus? I must admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sire stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges. Was your communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
Doesn't know what happened to Ray. Looks like I'll have to break it to him.
Oh.
Multiple. That's how you never learned those either. Of course, the multiplicity table. I know them all. That just slipped my mind for a moment. How exactly did you say? What books, naturally? My grandmother had a formidable library of manga. I know shortage of reference material. Language, mathematics, history, everything. I know about life. I learned by reading manga. Oh boy. You're probably creeped out by me being an assassin, right? But trust me, it's not as bad as you think. I don't like killing random people. I don't even know, but it's the family business. I was born into it. Fortunately for me, I was also born with a natural talent for it, so I don't have all that much choice in the matter. Someday I'd love to break free and pick my own target. You know, kill people I want to kill. Going for money is so impersonal. I want to meet someone who wants to murder me just as much as I do them. Who knows? If you play your cards right, maybe you and me will have that kind of relationship someday. I'll pass. Let's keep a healthy distance between us. This crazy girl. It should consider an honor to be allowed in my presence. If you were back at the complex, I'd never associate with your type. Not with me. I wouldn't want to hang out with someone who wears a giant tomato on their head either. That drab outfit here is made from regular cloth too. How very Sure, your clothes are all expensive designer brands. But in the end, they're just cloth too, you know? I don't know, wash your mouth out with industrial cleaner for that remark. This is no ordinary fabric. It's a one-of-a-kind material, handmade by my favorite idol group. They never done any weaving before, but people will do anything if you pay or threaten them enough. May an idol group do that? Yeah, a chump with a few million in their bank account can buy designer. Any chump with a few million in their bank can buy designer brands. The true elite know how to go the extra mile and add real value to their purchases. Girl's got a real nasty attitude. I think all that money's gone to her head. That tomato.
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Wait, is that Aura? When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice. Up until recently, I used to hear it practically every day. But it couldn't be, could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster. So fast I thought it might burst out of my chest.
Sorry it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Of course we
That is hammered into left. Oh my God. That ball is absolutely murdered. Crushed by Pujols. And that makes it 11-6 here in the 6th.
Appreciate the raid, Tinsley. We are in the middle of something crazy happening in Last Defense Academy. Just stuff starting to go off the rails right now. Hopefully Warzone treated you well. I don't know if you're able to get any dubs, but hopefully it was a fun night for you.
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small.
Good matches, nice. Nice. Man,
I haven't given up on Moko yet. She's got to be out there somewhere.
yeah, I have no complaints. I should be at work right now, but I'm taking the day off. My first week back from work after surgery. And I will admit my body is not really feeling it. So I'm not going today. I'm going to take a day off. Instead of working a 4-day work week, we'll work 3. And hopefully next week my body will be a little better adjusted.
It's you! Wow, you're finally awake. Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore.
Karuha! You're alright? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
What do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just so happy to see you, Karuha.
And why do you keep calling me Karuha? I have no idea who that is.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Alright, Tinsley, thanks. And hopefully the rest of this goes well. I'm not sure how long I'll stay on, but I'd like to see the story advance a little bit more.
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Karuha person you keep talking about.
Really?
My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
What is going on? She's not Karuha? You know who she looks like? Like just the art style kind of makes me think of Danganronpa. The name is escaping me right now. Kaede. Took me a minute. How could I forget? Thought we were getting a female protagonist and then got strangled to death. Rip. Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your hairstyle is a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karuha. Stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out, and the next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, sir. Be forewarned, my holy Jumanji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I'm not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence, I ask thee, holy Jumanji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess the wicked heart? Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Haven't we met somewhere before? Oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits sucker in tons of hapless victims that way. Now let's not forget the I was gonna say improper impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not to stain her fair hands with his own fluids? What kind of fluid? Oh god. The indecent kind. Trust me, you'll be doing the world a favor by separating his oaf's head from his body. But enough, there'll be no beheadings here today. Mr. Samina, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi. She's a member of this unit. None of us have heard of this Karuha to speak of. You got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong? You're not? They're all saying this girl isn't... Is it true? Did they just look the same? Is it... How's that possible? They're completely identical. What's going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Samino? Feeling a little less frantic now? Can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up. Or worse. I need to be smart about this.
Hey!
Sorry. I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. Still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out. And you look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, you, after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm just looking by surprise, that's all. There's no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. Shouldn't be so lenient with him. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. Oh, you're always so quick to see the worst in everyone. including me apparently. If you forgive him, then the holy Jumanji sword need not spill blood today. True warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. Flourish. She finally sheathed her sword, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Why is she carrying a katana around anyway? Yeah, the girls here can be kind of intense. Gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked and suddenly everyone's all off with it. What? What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in the buff? Don't you have any shame? You're letting it all hang out. Plus the sight I'll never forget. Let's change this subject, shall we? That's just for me now. I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at Last Defense Academy? Oh, right. Almost forgot. Pulled myself together and told everyone what we've been through in the last few weeks. About Saray being dismembered and hidden in the ruins, about Kiriko taking over as leader then going missing, about us being drugged and losing all our food, and finally about how we got out to search for new supplies only to calm the storm, and how I got knocked out at some point. That just about covered everything. Wow, man. Heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side. You know, like... Huh. Hey, poor Kyo, she's just getting ran through just for no reason. Useless? Together with the holy Jumanji sword, I'm the finest swordswoman, in all of the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they're all just as I remember them. I could try to tell myself that they were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses? How dense can you possibly be? Good grief. I think that all this info has been too much for... Yeah. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal, or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling center? After a merciless barrage of wax on the head, finally seemed to gain its senses. The Honorable Saray killed, dismembered? How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I can think of anyway. If their stealth units are anything like the ninja of yore, wouldn't this horror be even harder than we anticipated? Holy Jumanji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No, Saray, my honorable Saray, how could this happen? How can this be? And you, put your blubbering, I'll crack open your head and restore your factory setting. Anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. Something wrong? Oh, no, sorry, it's nothing. Her voice and her expression are just like I remembered. The only thing that's different is her hair. She has to be. What's going on here? You really think you deserve to speak to someone of my standing whenever you want? Get on your knees and show me some respect. I hope I find someone to share my bloodlust with someday. Killing someone who wants to kill you just as much, now that's love. What's the matter? The thing about the multiplicity table still bothering you? Worry not. It was all a jest. There's no I'd be ignorant of such a basic concept. Huh? You have to get used to my sense of humor, sir. Yeah, I clicked on the wrong one. First of all, this school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense, we have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one at your last academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contents safe from, how's it go? Ah, yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well. Then what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. World death? What's that? Beg your pardon, you don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Saray tell you? The first time I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear, now I've put my foot in it. If the Honorable Saray didn't see fit to share this information with you, what right have I to contradict him? To get it out of me with such underhanded tactics, have you no honor, sir?
Hey!
You mentioned it first. The Honorable Saray would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior spec. If that's the last you'll hear of it from me, I'll not fall for your tricks again. You must have the authority to tell me now that Saray is gone, right? What's the problem? No. It doesn't work that way. Superior officers' orders must be obeyed unless explicitly descended. That's all I'm getting. World death. How nasty. I wonder if Saray was going to go against and he was murdered, and then Hiriko goes missing because she was considering telling us something important. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster? The name of an organization, maybe? And whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it. I have no idea what it could be. If there's one thing, but if there's one here too, why do they only have 4 people protecting it? Does their people fight? You don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting invaders with just the 4 of you? There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrifice? At our school, we can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh no. We have a revive Amatic and corpse recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't an issue. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners? It was too far away for the drones to revive Amatic to be abused. By now, they probably... Don't say it. Moko is still alive. She has to be. Moko. Yes, that was her name. Moko Majura. Most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which she means she had a disgustingly positive attitude. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Oh boy. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we are like the 47 Ronin without Oshi. Yoshi. Told you, she's not dead. She's still out there somewhere. Somehow. Somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily. So I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever invader prison they've taken her to. Alright, so in response, to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4th in defending the school. It's kind of small. We started with 10 at our school. Ah, yes, there's a reason for that. You see the difference between your school and ours is. Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information, you cunning trickster, you. Seriously, all I did was ask a question. It may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd way there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield, yes? That should have been, I'm not used to it yet. Oh, elite fighters, even her? Seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield? Let's see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi, really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second as well. For instance, we don't have any Undying ones here. What? There's no wall of fire? Alas, no, after all, the thing generating the flames is... another close one. There'll be no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. How are we going to do this? Anyway, besides of our weaker defense, the enemy attackers here are that much fiercer. But everyone's done a spiffing job of fighting them off. First we have Ryo 2K. You're so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused being brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little. But it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission.
Huh?
We're representing all of humanity in this war. It chose us above all others to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. I'll never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Say the inspirational speeches. We've been through all this before. This is a textbook case of noblest of life. As one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelon, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course. Sorry for getting carried away. Your speeches are a delight. They never fail to fill me with determination. Same. We're all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had us rallying around the fight, the good fight, anyway. And you convinced me it's a good experience for my future hits. Wow, sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. All that because of the zone. No one at our academy ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything like that. We only concentrated on how reasonable it all felt. I'm amazed she was able to put on such a positive spin on it. Is something wrong? No, sorry, it's nothing. I'm looking sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. Okay. So it doesn't explain all the similarities, though.
Huh?
What are you gonna do now? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bath or anything like that. I don't know where you get such an idea. I mean, if I'm gonna sneak a peek at your body, I want it to be a lot more exposed than that. You feel me? That's kind of creepy. Nothing about what you said makes me want to stay. That should be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. You have a plan in place and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? You mean I can get back to the last defense academy from here? Yes, indeed. By using a certain transport method, it can be there in less than a day. What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked in our garage. What? Like an actual bus? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for us all to travel further afield for special missions and the like. That's meant to be classified information. I can't say anything around you, can I? Just going to ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back then. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm worried about the others, of course, but it's only leaving hurt, too. We can give you some of our surfers' food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? Right, thanks. Be a big help. Isn't that taking hospitality too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this funny page's reject and his goofball friends? Rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? That's one way to make sure you don't say anything. Losing in the honorable array will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. You mean Saray was the one in charge of everything before? Guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's just not going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late in the day for that. We'll need to time to get the supply packages together too. It's our departure for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Samina? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nozomi. So more before, I need to be sure whether or not she's really her or not. I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see her again, and now... Hey, peasant, take those filthy eyes of yours off of her. See the way you're looking at her, the way your gaze roams up and down her legs, it's painfully transfixing. You're already fantasizing about all the indecent things you want to do to her, aren't you? Pervert, degenerate, archmage of immortality. Wow. What? No, of course not. You better lock your door tonight. You wouldn't want this Lech casting its splooge spell on you. I can stand guard for you. I will cleft the miscreant in twain at the first sign of trouble. Well, this stinks. Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. Well, you come grab a bite with me tonight. Maybe after you come back to my room. Maybe after you can come back to my room and I'll demonstrate some of my favorite give you a relaxing massage.
Hey!
I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk, I wanted to be alone. Put some food back to the room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. No matter how much I try to relax or distract myself, there's only one thing on my mind. Does look like her though. That just the hair is a little different. The resemblance was uncanny. Could be twins. No, even beyond that, apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech, and body language were exactly the same. Couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world wouldn't convince me otherwise. Then again, so calm and stoic. Haru would probably be freaking out if she were here now. Now, if she really were her, why would she hide it from me? What if? What if she has amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? I can't let it end like this. I just can't leave without finding out the truth. I'm sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It's time for action. I have to clear this up or I'll always have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her. What? If I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I can always come back with a Revive-O-Matic anyway. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what she has to say. Well, we're going to take a save here, and we'll have to check out what she has to say later.